Some questions surrounding the leadership at our local community college have been in the air for a few weeks as President Paulette Perfumo takes a leave of absence. This in the middle of confusion over whether PCC will or won't offer winter classes this year. PCC spokesman Juan Gutierrez is here live to tell us what students can expect. So Juan, what's going on with the winter classes?
Well, the numbers out of Sacramento were very depressing, not just for PCC, but all higher education, actually for the entire state, to be honest. So when we were told that we were going to be cut by $7.7 million for the upcoming fiscal year, obviously the Board of Trustees and the leadership at PCC had to take some very dramatic steps, because a cut of over $7 million is really hard to absorb, even with reserves. So it was acted upon to reduce winter intersession by a lot. And then when the numbers came back...
So not cancel winter classes
no.
completely, just reduce them.
We reduced them, but then last board meeting we got a new update from the budget, and it has to do with some better budget numbers from Sacramento, and also the college itself saving money and freezing travel and a lot of little things. We were able to restore more than 60% of the sections that we offered last year, so it's a much bigger winter intersession.
Okay, all right. So classes were never going to completely go away. They're going to drop drastically. Now most of them will be back. Some of them you're still going to lose,
absolutely,
right?
Because it's, again, the budget, when you have to cut $7 million, which it turned out to be $7 million for this fiscal year, you had to make some cuts.
All right. Now this is happening in the middle of confusion about what's happening with Paulette Perfumo. I'm sure we're confused and you're not confused. So maybe you can clear that up for us. She's the new president, about a year and a half or so she's been with PCC?
Almost 2 years, yes.
Almost 2 years. And now she takes what some are saying a mysterious leave of absence. What's going on with her?
Well, it's not a mysterious leave of absence. Basically, any employee at the college level, and I would dare to say in any organization, is allowed personal leave. Now, when an employee requests that, obviously it is granted, and it could be many things, but anything to talk about would be mere speculation on my part. So when someone asks for that...
You don't know why she's gone?
Not at this time, no. So it's basically just a question of needing the time off as an employee for maybe personal reasons or other reasons, and it's granted because we always have the utmost respect for our employees, and it's something we look after their well-being.
Is there a concern? I mean, she's only been there a year and a half, and it's been several weeks now, hasn't it?
It's been, a couple weeks, yes.
Yeah. Any idea when she's coming back?
No, the thing about personal leave and when it's requested, it's an HR issue. So we really can't talk into the nuts and bolts of the particular situation. It's obviously very confidential, and it's granted at the trustee level, which it was. So basically the dialogue is between the trustees and the president.
If there's no knowing exactly when she would come back, what happens in her absence? There needs to be leadership. Who's stepping up to take that leadership?
Well, the good thing is there's plenty of leadership at Pasadena City College. In fact, acting president Lisa Sugimoto, and by I say acting, whenever the president is either on vacation or on leave, one of the vice presidents is picked to be the acting president in the meantime. So Lisa Sugimoto is the acting president at the time, and we're moving forward with all our plans. I mean, fall is just around the corner. We have a great event coming up on Friday, our groundbreaking ribbon cutting for our new buildings, our Center for the Arts. So it's full steam ahead at the college.
Okay, let's talk about that event.
Okay.
New building, what is it again? And can people just come?
Oh, absolutely. We'd love the community to come by. Actually, it's 3 huge events on one day, Friday, August 28th. We start off with a groundbreaking for our new Center of the Arts. And that's at 7 a.m. We have Senator Carol Liu, Assemblymember Anthony Portantino, and Mayor Bill Bogart speaking at that. And from there, we go to a ribbon cutting just 20 minutes later. And it's for our new bookstore, a new campus center where students can lounge and have labs, and also our industrial technologies building, which actually does a lot of the blue-collar jobs and certificates. So
it sounds like there's money. I mean, there's money there to have been spent. Was there just overspending that could have helped curtail some of the budget shortfall?
No, I know it looks that way, but the building itself was Measure P bonds that were voted on in 2002 by voters here in Pasadena and without in our district. And basically that money can only be used for infrastructure. Okay. So we can't take millions of dollars and supplement some of the cuts that we got from Sacramento. They were approved by the voters for these buildings, the resources that our students need now and in the future. future. So that money really couldn't be transferred to other places. Our funding mechanism from the state is a little weird. It's a little different than the CSUs and the UC, so we're very dependent on Sacramento for that.
Okay, all right. Well, there's some hope, at least the winter classes. There's going to be more. You've got the event going on Friday. There's a lot of activity happening over there at PCC, and people can go to your website.
Yep.
What's your website?
It's www.pasadena.edu. Not only does it have information about the event on Friday, but it has about Welcome Day. It has about the first day of school if you want to come by and take a class, if they're available. Please come on by and apply and see what you can get.
Very good. Thank you so much, Juan, for
Thank
going
you.
on camera with me. I really appreciate it.